Hello, I'm going to be making a short uh, video to show screenshots of the steps that I take on Canva to make a flyer using my own grassroots method. I don't use a template. I do everything from scratch myself. So I'm going to start by sharing the screen, and I'm going to show you 21 screenshots, and then I'm going to point out all the different things in them. So bear with me. Thank you. Okay, so here, when you open up the Canva app, you could do it either way with the little Canva app, or you can type in www.canva.com. The first thing that you will see is basically a repository of all different options that you can have, like, maybe past work that you've done, your own projects, and things that you can create. Now, unfortunately, when you share the screen, you can't see everything, but trust me, there's a little plus sign on the very bottom, and that's what I'm pointing to. It's a little plus sign. When you do that plus sign, that's going to tell you, okay, I want to create, and here I'm going to be creating a flyer. So now I'm going to go on to the next screenshot. So in this second screenshot, I'm after I clicked on the plus sign, here I'm clicking on flyer. It could either be portrait or landscape, and I'm going to be creating a flyer. So now I'm going to go on to the next screenshot. And this is telling us, okay, I brought up a plain work area for a flyer, a 8 by 11 portrait flyer, and I'm now with the red arrow pointing to backgrounds. I'm going to pick out a background. Okay, so the background I'm picking out is the one with the little clouds. Okay, so now on my little 8 by 11 portrait landscape flyer, I brought out the little uh, background with the clouds. And so the next thing it's showing is that I'm selecting transparency. I selected the the area with the background on the 8 by 11 uh, work area for the portrait flyer. And now I scrolled on the bottom, there was an area that said transparency. So I'm selecting on transparency, and I'm moving the little um, bulb at the end. I moved it to the left to make it less transparent, so that the clouds is only going to be like in the background. It'll be giving me an easier chance to work. So now in the next screenshot, it showed that when I move the transparency, it makes the clouds lighter. So I clicked on text, and then after I clicked on text, I was able to select a heading, and I selected Judy made a heading, and then I selected subheading. I selected look at Judy's pretty subheading, and I also picked out the Fountain House Gallery uh, logo, and I put that in also. See, this is where I went to um, gallery where I had my pictures, and I clicked on the logo, and I clicked on add to the page, and it put it there. So this is something I wanted to show before, but I kind of got it out of order. And so here it is. I don't know why it's going this way. Now I'm going to go this way. Okay. Um, I clicked on T for text. And when I clicked on add a heading, then I clicked on add a subheading, and I clicked on just some little bit of text. And each one I did separately and then edited. And I was able to pick out my font and the color and the size and the format and the boldness, etc. So I'm going to show that because after the transparency, I put in um, the here I put the heading. I moved the heading up, and I typed in the words Judy made a heading, and then I made it a different color, and I also made it a different size. I picked out my own color, and I also made it a different size and boldness. Then I added the logo. Then I added the subheading. Same thing. I made the the font size and color and boldness, and whether I wanted all caps or and edited. And now I'm going to add a little bit of elements. I added a picture of myself, and I also used ink and did drawing. I did a question mark and an exclamation point and some stray marks. And then finally, I'm going to download it so that we can have our own copy and then print it wherever we want. And that's basically what I did. So this is screenshots, and then because you can't, unless I use two devices at the same time, you can't really see all the different screenshots while I'm making the video using the Canva, unless I take screenshots of it, which I just did. Um, of course, you could also use a template, but I thought that this might um, kind of pinpoint exactly what I did, and then I can always add that to another video and or a slideshow and animate it. Thank you.